Are we ready? Okay, good morning. This is the recommending committee for June 30th, 2025. We are officially called to order. And compliance with the open meeting law, I'm assuming we are compliant.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
And public comment. This portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. If you wish to be heard, come forward and give your name for the record. Now is that time. Hearing and seeing none, we will close the public comment period. For item number 4, action to approve the final minutes by reference to the May 19th, 2025 recommending committee. I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
There's a motion. Please vote. And post. And that item passes. Item number 5, bill number 2025-11 for possible action, readopt CLV 10.02.010 to make state misdemeanors city misdemeanors if committed within the city. This is proposed by our city attorney, Mr. Jeff Dorkak.
Yes, thank you. I'll make that presentation. Mr. Chair, this is a bill that our office brings forward every 2 years after the legislature is done. You'll be aware that they always adopt additional crimes, many of which are misdemeanors that then become subject to prosecution in the city. And in order to avoid any challenge that our ordinance that incorporates state misdemeanors as city misdemeanors isn't properly done, we bring this forward every 2 years to incorporate the new changes that have been made during the session. Thank you.
And this brings us into compliance with state law.
Yes.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing for anybody who would like to comment. Hearing and seeing none, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
There's a motion. Please vote and post. That item passes and will be heard at the July 2nd, 2025 City Council meeting. Next is item number 6. Bill number 2025-12 for possible action amends various provisions of LVMC Title 19 to update the standards applicable to residential tiny house parks, proposed by Seth T. Floyd, Director of Community Development. I'm assuming, Mr. Lowenstein, you will take that?
That is correct. Thank you. Peter Lowenstein for the record. So this bill is proposing to amend the residential tiny house park segment of the code, which was adopted since the 2023 legislative cycle. It will now expand residential tiny house parks into the R3 and R4, which is medium density and high density zoning districts, and has associated conditions and revises the parking requirements from 2 spaces to 1 space requirement. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing for anybody who would like to comment on tiny house parks. Hearing and seeing none, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve bill number 2025-12.
There's a motion. Please vote and post. And that item passes and will be heard on the July 16th, 2025 City Council meeting. Moving on to item number 7, bill number 2025-13 for possible action, amends various provisions of LVMC Title VII related to the regulation of pet shops, including requirements for animal enclosures and housing, disease control and quarantine of animals with a communicable disease, and warranties for the sale of dogs under 12 months of age. This is sponsored by Councilwoman Victoria Seaman. I understand you would like to obey?
Correct.
Okay, and the abeyance is going to be for 30 days until the August 4th recommending committee meeting, and I'm going to make that motion. And please vote and post. Moving on to item number 8, bill number 2025-14 for possible action amends provisions of LVMC Title VII related to the penalties for violations of various provisions of LVMC Title VII and prohibit newly licensed pet shops from selling dogs, cats, rabbits, or pot-bellied pigs. This is sponsored by Councilwoman Nancy Bruni and Mayor Shelley Berkeley, and I understand this is requested to be obeyed until the August 4th recommending committee meeting, and that'll be my motion. You can relax, Rudy.
See you in August.
That item passes and will be heard at the August 4th recommending committee meeting. Item number 9, bill number 2025-15 for possible action, annexation number 25-0118, ANX 1, property location north of Rocky Avenue and west of abutting US 95, petitioned by Rohani Family Trust, acreage is 0.71 acres, zoned H2, and This is sponsored by Councilwoman Nancy E. Bruni. I'm going to turn it over to you, Mr. Lowenstein.
Sure thing, Mayor Pro Tem. So everything is in order. This is a voluntary annexation into the city. This parcel is north of Kyle Canyon Road, adjacent to Oso Blanca, and it's potentially a remnant from the 95. And this and the next item are in very close proximity and will facilitate development up in that area in the future.
Fantastic. This is a public hearing for anybody who would like to comment. Hearing and seeing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve Bill number 2025-15.
Please vote and post. That item passes and will be heard at the July 16th, 2025 City Council meeting. Moving to item number 10, Bill number 2025-16 for possible action, annexation number 25-0148, Annex 1. Property location is southeast of the intersection of Trails and Avenue and McKinnister Road. This is petitioned by New Era Global Investments. Acreage is 2.41 acres, zoned H2, and sponsored by Councilwoman Nancy Bruni.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. So similar to the last item, this is additional acreage north of Kyle Canyon Road. This is a voluntary annexation, and everything is in order. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Anybody? Anybody? Hearing and seeing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve Bill number 2025-16.
There is a motion. Please vote and post. That item passes and will be heard at the July 16th, 2025 City Council meeting. And that's it. Item number 11 is our citizen participation. For anybody who would like to comment, please step forward and state your name for the record. Val, you want to say anything? Is your last chance? Last meeting for Mr. Val Steed after 44 years of service. Do you have any words of wisdom to impart upon us?
I've seen enough.
Mr. Ford, this is also your last recommending meeting.
Mr. Ford.
There we go. I haven't seen as much as Val, but I've seen enough. Thank you.
With that, there's no words of wisdom. We're just on our own. So thank you very much, gentlemen. And that concludes our recommending committee for June 30th, 2025. Thanks, everyone.